Right, back again, sooner than I was expecting. Just going to be me this time for this review. I don't think that I ask anyone to come review this because it was just up there that was disgusting. And the people that's going to say what I'm going to say. I'm just sick of it. It's like you Arsenal European finals was 94 aside, and back in the 70s with it's really I'm not pissed off. I think the words out. Apart from two occasions in our club's history, recently 94, since 94, every European Cup final we've been in, we've bottled. Let's be honest. 2000 was the one, 10 men against Galatasaray with that squad. We lost on penalties too. 2006, Barcelona 1-0 up with 10 men. Dodgy referee on not, but so bottled it. Certain players on the occasion bottled it, just like tonight, really. Which I'll get into in a sec. I'm just sick of it. Players tonight. Clear out. I'll be saying all sudden that clear out's needed. Something all season. This only clear out was needed, not just with players with their contracts coming to end up Koscielny and all that. Tonight is just round home for me. Koscielny, do not give him a new contract. The guy's clueless. The guy literally, especially for the third goal, and for the first, you got what's back. Just do it and watch the ball. You've got that all others, as per usual. Ball watching. Ball watching in a European final. Not watching your surroundings to the nearest man of the attack and all that. And allowing someone you played with for your club, not just for Arsenal, for your country, and allow that bollocks to happen. I see this on social media, there's people digging out Emery. He put out the best team possible, in his opinion. Personally, I would have started Leno to check. That's what. Apart from that, didn't even look at that. Put it to one side. This is a team in the last 2 rounds, in 4 games, home and away twice. It's the tournament favourites of Napoli, and against the semi-final, we beat us. Not just beat, we beat convincingly. It comes to the score. 3-0 over 2 legs at Napoli, and 7-3 on that group against Valencia. 4-2 in the second leg away from home with style. And then tonight, you've gone and done that. This is just, again, running home to me. Certain players looking back for themselves because they know we get Champions League football, they're out the door. We don't get Champions League football. They're the 50-50 chance they could stay for another year. Feed off our club, off our wage bill. Mesut Ozil piss off. The Europe, I don't care. That is not scapegoating. That's others that you piss off as well. But I'm starting with him. The European final. What did he do? Like, there's all fanboys and fangirls, this, that, and the other. What did he do tonight? The 35 minutes that he played tonight, what the fuck did he do? And also, 4-1 down. No matter one you're coming off, the team's losing and you're walking off as if we're the ones winning that need, and we're the team that needs to be wasting time. Are you taking the piss? Bye bye. Fuck off. Adidas deal or not. I don't care. I want you at the door. You're the highest paid player in our fucking club and you want to do things like that. And again, bottoming it in the big games. Because let's be honest, he has. Again. Bro, oh, this guy, this has got the occasional big game. The occasional big game. The guy's offering 50 grand a week. He's meant to be world class. He's a luxury player. That's it. We can't afford luxury players at the moment. We need a collective as players working for each other. From goalkeeper to defence to midfield to attack. One little chink in the chain can fuck you over, and he's the fucking main chink. For the money he's on, for the talent he has, why is he not taking that at half time, coming out and doing what Hazard did, taking that game by the scruff of the neck and turning it into an advantage for us? Why? Why is that okay? Why is it okay for him to do shit, basically, let's be honest. But you've got players coming from academy like Alex Iwobi, who, by the way, did a lot more than he did in 20 minutes. The guy came on within 5 minutes and pulled us back into the game. Only for our fucking defence to go, go watch the game, yay. Fuck off. Bollocks. It was a mistake paycheck, hands down. Two of them goals, he let in. First goal, come on. I could have fucking saved that. Leno would have saved it. A fucking third choice goalkeeper there could have saved that. And Pedro's goal. Go back, watch it in slow motion in the replays. How can I put it? I was like that. Suddenly, as the ball's coming towards him, pulls him in. But he's not a professional, isn't he? He can do no wrong. Oh, but he made other saves that could have kept us in the game. Put the scoreline down. Game was over by then. Oh, and then at 0-0, he made one save at 0-0 in the first half. Doesn't make up for the fact he let fucking goals in. Left, right, sent 2 goals in out of the 4. I'm sorry for that penalty. So you played with Hazard in training. Are you telling me you don't know what way most likely going to go? God, that just summed up his entire time at Arsenal. Chelsea, he would have saved that penalty, no problem. For Arsenal, his entire time at Arsenal saved 1 penalty, and that's by pure fluke. Yeah, that's Dingy last season. Oh, no, I mean the season before this one that's ascended. Wenger's last season, basically. Every other penalty's gone in, including tonight. You dare tell me he wouldn't throw the game because 2 of them goals. He let in. Go, as I said, go back and watch it in slow mo in the replays, and you'll see what I saw. And that's what pissed me off. What pissed me off as well, not only the goal, first goal, the second that first goal went in, I knew we lost. I knew it because the body language of every single player, their heads was in and dropped. Give me a sec. And yeah, they showed both like no nothing until we went 3-0. And even then, as I said before, even then, once I got the 3-0, so a little bit of fight. Away came on, gave us something different. And got us back in the game for like 5 minutes. And our defence went, oh no, we can't do this. This is what's talking. There you go, Hazard. All the space in the world. Okay, you pass it in. Yeah. Off. I'm done. I'm done with these dead players at this club. No more sentiment. Koscielny, as I said before, got what often contract? Piss off. He can piss off. And anyone who wants an often contract can piss off. A header, he's done. He's over the hill and far away. There's no coming back. Like, fuck Chuck's retiring and leaving because he's shocking. And it's just, as I was waiting before that, the goals and all that just confirmed that then I should have started. Really, the tricky point. But hey, what do I know? And then the other fuckers that are out of contract will fuck up as well. That haven't been confirmed to have left yet. Nick Steiner. Bye. Bye now. Welbeck. Yeah, it's done. We all that's gone, so it is what it is there. I would have thought you'd got a little bit given to chance to really broke his leg doing what is asked of him, putting the shift in, adapting to what our head coach wanted. But no, they've got rid of him. On the other fuck off, he's gone now. Xhaka can piss off. He's pissing off all night. Kalashnik can piss off. And somehow I don't care, and people complain and can't afford to. Well, guess what? Going by what was released the other week, last week or the week before, by Arsenal with Raul and the other Muppet. Going by what they're saying, any money that the club makes, every penny goes back to the transfer budget. Every penny, no matter what. And guess what? More we sell, more this fucking deadwood shit we get rid of, more money we have to fucking get fucking reinforcements. I'm sorry, we can get. For example, Jurgen Klopp, after the first season, where not his first full season, his first summer, look who went out and got Marley, Wijnaldum, and I think now, Marley, Wijnaldum. That was a pretty following summer. Robertson. Basically, players from clubs that were pretty much in relegation battles, and just in that range, basically. There's basically a good chunk of his squad. Players he brought in, Scallow side, were from teams that had been relegated from the league, or teetering in that area, flirting with relegation, so to speak. And he's just done all that, built a squad up, and they just fucking finished second with 97 points. So it can be done. You don't need the big fucking names. These big world class players. You sell your project in the right way, and you're able to persuade these players that you're after to come buy into what you're wanting to build at this club. If you're being honest, that's what you want, and you can convince them, you can get them. Then we have to do it. We're going to have to go by the Liverpool model here. Tonight's just confirmed it. And maybe, just maybe, down the line now, we'll have players that will given that opportunity coming from the lower club to someone like Arsenal under a manager like Unai, would have set up how it's being put across, and if it's all they buy into it, we can make our own dynasty, so to speak, and maybe push on quicker, providing that it works. They get the right players, not just for the sake of it, just because they're cheap. Get the right players in the right positions. Steve Bold as well. He can fuck right off in summer. Done. How the fuck he stayed? I'll be saying also, how the hell has he stayed in this club this season? Beyond me. But maybe it is like James and what I said. Is like an helping you and his staff integrate into the club. But I'm saying the rumours that are going around the media and social media are true, that he's out, he's done. And you get someone else in it actually not only just gets involved, will improve this fucking shit show of defending. Not just the defence itself, but as a whole, as a team. I mean, why is it? I keep saying it. Why is it with Arsenal? We constantly, every time we get attacked, give them all the space in the world. Emerson, that's Maitland Niles, Socrates, Xhaka, the ball watching. Oh, Emerson, you got the ball. You can't be bothered to tackle you and put pressure in, and make an error like we were doing in the first half. Oh, 1-0. Oh well, maybe next year. And that's what makes it worse now for me. We have another season of Europa League football. That's not the one thing we couldn't afford, and we're going to fucking bottle it. That's because players think they're safe, saying Europa League. But for me, no. Neither Emery and the board are as ruthless as they claim to be. I'll be targeting them people and sending them on Ozil, Xhaka, Mustafi, Koscielny. For a start, obviously I'll say Czech, but he's done now. There's that dates out his last game. Perfect for him really, considering where he's going as well. I'm just done. Those are bollocks. And Bamiyang and Lacazette, where the fuck were they today? Oh, that's right, because going back to Ozil, because Ozil went doing fuck all, providing what his main talent is, meant to be the assist king, because he wasn't doing his job, they ain't getting the service. And then they're having to drop fucking deep to get the fucking ball, and there's no one in the fucking box. But hey, can't say no, got off music, can we? Oh no. No. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I've had enough. It's time enough for this club not only just send the ball to be ruthless. He must have had a ball. Mustafi, Ozil, and a lot of them. All the deadwood in this fucking club. Fuck off in the summer. Nick Styler, Koscielny. The only players I'd keep at the moment is obviously Leno, Socrates, is in the as well. Holding, he's done nothing wrong. Bellerin, bring back Chambers, give him a chance. Fuck it, why not? What's the worst that can happen now? Could it get any worse? Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, Eddie, Willock, Lacquer. I've even sell Uber. I'm at that point now, right? Fuck it. Even after saying what the hell do people think, but I'm just so pissed off. And really, to go on, that's another thing. I'm saying all this. Oh, will Uber and Lacquer want to stay at this club for another year at fucking Thursday night football? Seriously. This is all. It wouldn't hurt as much if they hadn't bottled it in the league. Because, and I said this before on my previous shows, basically, it's not that bad for the league. Secondly, actually knocked them out on that second league. We down tools, plays down tools in the league. Quite good, simply because they thought we've not got the favourites, so it's ours to win. And that's how we looked at Champions League. Fuck the league, and then it's coming back and bit you all on the arse. You clever fucking bastards. Well done. One win. Be it against Brighton or Crystal Palace, or maybe beat both of them, we would have been fucking third. But no, you can't do it, can you? Because you don't give a fuck. Well, we want Champions League. Oh, Schultz, Robbie, we want third. Come back from Dubai. Hi, Paris. Oh, Zaha. Hi, Mustafi. Hi, Zaha. Oh, Leno, what you doing? Fuck off. Fucking sick of it. If you look back on it, everybody blaming Aubameyang actually for the penalty miss against Tottenham weren't his fault. Mustafi cost us top. If you think about it, in the running, Mustafi cost us a top four Champions League spot because if he hadn't done what he did with that Zaha goal at the Emirates, we would not have lost that game. It was 1-1. He hadn't done what he'd done. We would have continued doing what we were doing because at that moment in time we were still on top of the game. We were going, putting our foot on their fucking throat. But he had to fucking fuck things up. If he hadn't done that, we'd have gone ahead and got the second goal and won the game. And even if we still had lost against fucking Wolves, against fucking Leicester, and drew against Brighton, that'd be fine. Or obviously beat Burnley, that'd be fine. Because we'd have still got top fucking. We'd have got third by a point. Chelsea would be fourth. And Scum would be fucking fifth. But no. So I know it's going to come next season. In the build up next season. We're going to start seeing posters from Tottenham. The only place to watch Champions League football in North London. Because this Dow Market near us, they placed it in London for Champions League. Well, I can say that. They're the only team in North London who can watch Champions League football. So well done. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Mustafi. Well done, Xhaka. Well done, Meza. I hope you're proud of yourselves. On Real as well. Because on Real's falling off this season. Hence I'm saying he's got to be sold. Deadpool's got to go. We can't be in the situation anymore. We can't be soft and go, okay, here's a new deal. We'll keep you on. No. This summer is huge. Because players aren't got rid of that need to be got rid of don't get sold or let go. And obviously Steve Bold as well being part as a staff member getting sent at the fucking door. And then the reinforcements of them players aren't the right ones. It's just cheap vehicle because what it is. We are fucked basically. Because the next season we won't be battling for top four spot. Because taking out Chelsea taking out the equation of the Chelsea ban for a second, this is the team that's beaten for us 4-1, even though they lose Hazard. It's highly likely. Sally there or not. United will improve. Even though they're throwing money at kids, they're going to improve. They're going to improve the point now. Suppose when on fucking Saturday they're going to have the fucking funding then to go and improve the squad. Liverpool City are way above us all, and we're just going to if we don't get the recruitment right this year, we're getting left behind, no doubt about it. As I said, we'll be fighting Champions League football. We'll be fighting for the Europa League spots with lots of Wolves and Everton next season. Yay! The Panther Club comes back to us again. Woohoo! My voice, obviously, they've got the old token Chelsea fan in there in the chat here. Saying it's like, just before I wrap up, people that are digging out Emery, he can only do so much. He did everything by the book, as far as he's concerned. But the best squad he had, as I said before, the squad that managed to batter Napoli and Valencia in the previous rounds, made no changes, showed faith in certain people he shouldn't have. He plays them down basically. Because he can only do so much. Is once they play on their pitch, what he put them out there to do, and they match it, especially second half. First half, you can sort of both teams are a bit near. Second half, we continue to be near. Chelsea fucking up their game. You get what you deserve in life, and tonight Arsenal got what they deserved, especially from that second half. Absolutely fuck all, and a good idea. I will say this though. One moment that first half, if the situation had been given the way it should have been given, and also VAR fucked up, because again, tonight VAR's just proven to me next season's gonna be no different. Let's be honest. Liverpool offside goal, Tottenham offside goals, they're still going to go in, and nothing's going to change there. It has to be clear and obvious. So if he person's right there, and but the linesman's there, and the player's there, because he's there, it's not clear and obvious. Fuck off. That's like this fans know. That's like I'm saying before. The VAR system, there's too many flaws in it. There's better VAR system out there that could provide a much better service, basically. But as per usual, FIFA, UEFA, the FAs of the world, we've all gone for the cheap and cheerful option, and again, you get what you get what you pay for in that instance. And that's a little crap. What days? But yeah, that's me done now. What? Wolves will arrive, I think. Pre-season, I saw something. that has me convinced whether you've got anything at Champions League spot would have been prepared because not just it on not only what I saw in pre-season up front, but situations with other clubs like Tottenham and Chelsea and Man United, even Moonlight at the time. And you still managed it. But it was like, I've been saying again in the previous shows, every week it was the footballing goals were trying, especially the dynamics, like every weekend is like, come on, son, we want you to get at it. We're making sure these rivals aren't getting points here. Come on. We're making top the news. Like Chelsea, New York City. No, we don't want it. 1-0 Everton, 3-1 Wolves, 3-1 fucking Leicester. Is that bad now? I can forget. What's the way we both have to forget what the score was. 1-0 Brighton, 3-2 Crystal Palace. But when the pressure's off, there's nothing to play for. We can go to Birmingham and beat them comfortably 3-1. When the pressure's back on us because we have something more to fight for tonight. Certain players, Bosch will do it. I've always mentioned their names, but they're on my hit list to go. And I'm done with them. I'm not going to be like a few weeks something like that. Not certain other fans within the fan base. Oh, they're great. Yeah, this, they're that. I'm not going to be like a particular other fan that has the audacity to be on the so-called best podcast ever. Best podcast in general, but best podcast of 2019. Slagging off a Wobie. He's absolute dog shit apparently. But Jack is the next best thing. Ozil's amazing. But you're constantly slagging off a Wobie. Anyone that dares question you, you're there having a fucking bat with them. Personally, I don't have a problem with Wobie. I've seen improvement. He's not the finished cut. He's not the finished article by no means. The words out. But there was improvement this year. Compared to last season, there's been improvement. Give him one more season. Ain't hard. The kid done nothing like anything the game's home to me. They have to keep the faith in Iwobi tonight because he came on and made the difference and scored an absolute belter of a goal. And if his teammates let him down, as I said already, within 5 minutes. So yeah, even Winnock was on for 15 minutes once they eventually walked off the pitch. And did more in that 15 minutes than what. He's 19. Next to no experience really. In a game you can't really do. He could have another day he would have scored at least a goal. He was doing stuff. Linking up play, getting involved, being positive, going forward. More than what Mesut did. I like that mentioned by fanboys. Yeah, Jason in the chat. They're saying that these basically saying what I've been saying, these players are mercenaries and that he's convinced the youth squad to do a lot better job and to be getting more and should be getting more playing time next season. And yeah, you know, you can say the Dutch league isn't as competitive as English league, but Champions League says it all. They might got knocked out, they may have been knocked out so far, but it's still big teams along the way, Ajax. And what have Ajax always been doing? Dipped into their youth system. Okay, they did. They're using majority that's because they're youth from their youth system. Yeah, they might send them on. but then they start again and again and again. They just keep turning them out because they try. That's what they. That's, even Bergkamp came through their youth system, and they pride themselves. Ajax prides itself on that, no matter what. As years go by, they always pride themselves on their youth system and giving their young talent a chance. And I think we've got nothing to lose. Come the summer now, as I said, off and then Jason saying what I'm saying. Offload eight to 10 players this summer, and I can't disagree. And as I said, get the right reinforcement in transfers, but also, yeah, you Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, Willock. Also, try to do but it's obviously if we let him go. Saka, Incadio, give him more chance next year. I'm done. What? Yeah, well, I can't get the words out. What's the worst that could happen? Let's be honest. It can't get any worse. At least we'll have players that we're using in the youth system that actually playing for the badge and giving it everything. And why don't we go and get a team using our youth system? If it works, fantastic. So as I said, we're going to do an English dynasty, improving, sticking it to the money, proving that it can be done. You can dip into a youth academy and build a team to compete. You don't have to go out splashing the cash. When it's pointless saying it to us for City because obviously City just goes, fuck you. Even Man City now, they're literally getting done for financial fair play. So not and also getting done same as Chelsea over their youth policy. And what their answer is, fuck you, UEFA. Guess what? That young lad, Felix in Portugal, we're going to pay 150 mil for him while you're investigating us because we've done nothing wrong. And UEFA go, okay, no problem. I mean, financial fair play is proven to be a flawed system. You're meant to spend within your means and literally spend what you make, sort of thing. As in, you can spend what your revenue is from outgoings. Once it's spent, what they've made from selling doesn't add up. The same with Chelsea, years ago, hence the system was bought in. The PSG did it as well. Man United did it. Man United did it to their success at the moment. Real Madrid, Barcelona. Real Madrid and Barcelona, during their dominance between them of European football and La Liga, were bankrupting their own country to get top players in, pay the wages and this, that, and the other. I don't care. Trace says, before about this up now, just these players that he wants to get rid of, Stafford, Cristiano, Ronaldo, Krajinac, Xhaka, Ozil, and then Jenkinson and Mkhitaryan. Add that to the few that I mentioned out earlier, that he mentioned now, add that to my list I mentioned. Maybe you should be getting offloading more than 10 players for the sounds of it. But hey, I'm just can't do this anymore. As in, it's depressing for fuck's sake. 15 years old. I was 15, watched my team finish the season unbeaten, winning a league title, competing for a league title. And that was at our old stadium. We had to move to boats, keep going with the times, and, and to keep it competitive, we're adapting the league. We've moved and we've gone in the detail massively to the point Tottenham, for fuck's sake, Tottenham are now competing for Champions League title. And they are finishing above us for the third year in a row. We're in fourth in the bowl the first time round. Against Newcastle in the final day. But hey, this is all coming. This is a long time coming. The second stand Gotham goal for this club. I don't care. All the people can see there, Silver Southern and say he does do this, he does do that. But the days of not investing in the club as a whole, not just players, as a whole, and the facilities, the training grounds, this, that, and the other. They're long gone. You have to. It seems he doesn't. It seems he doesn't want to. So, right. Also, Jay says I also hold he holds Emery accountable, not for the final, because 10 out of 11 didn't turn up tonight from the start 11, but he prioritised these competing that any screwed about the last 3 months in the league with team selection. Basically saying prioritise this competition, basically, yeah. But it weren't just him, it's the players itself. They down tools on the league as well. They come to the league. And I'm also blaming the players more for, especially tonight, more than anything. We knew it was at stake. When the pressure's on them, they don't have to turn up. And now we're playing locally football for the third year in a row. Yay! Back to square one. At least the finals in Europe this time. I don't think I'll get there next year. To be honest. But yeah, pressure's now on them then. Going into next season, he failed. His main objective of the season was to get back in Champions League, and him and the players failed it. So now, going to his second year of his 2-year contract, the pressure's now on him massively. Because if he doesn't get Champions League football for a fourth year in a row, we're buggered in that. Because then they not provide Champions, get back into Champions League. The board are as ambitious as they claim. They won't keep him on after next season in the back square one and looking for new managers or head coach when they call it. And then who's going to want to come in then? Joe Cupboard's going into its fourth year of Europe League football. I'm not saying I don't condone him being let go if he didn't make it, but I'm just saying with what they're coming out with and how ambitious they're claiming to want to be, if he was to fail getting us in next season to the championship at top 4 spot, I get the impression they will be happy, so to say. And then they won't exercise the option of extending his contract beyond next season. Because obviously his contract is a 2-year contract with the option to extend to a year or two. But yeah, that's 9 months away now. So that's a year away now. That's 12 months away. It is what it is. So I'm done with summer now. I might, depending on how I'm feeling on Saturday, if the mood picks up a bit, might do a watch along for the Champions League final, just really the Champions League final, and see how that goes. Because obviously, if that sort of if that watch along, even though it offers the Arsenal base, it's a Champions League final. If the views that the views and the likes are there and it's well received, that's something I'll be looking into providing more along the lines of next season for Arsenal games. This basically Saturday will be sort of a dummy run, so to speak. Again, that's depending on how I'm feeling between now and then, if I feel up with it or not, if I recover from this. I'll be confirming that on Saturday lunchtime around 1 o'clock on Twitter. I'll be putting my Twitter in the description below as well. Sorry, this is day and beat. It's just anyone comes across this later on with that one. I'm just unlike last. Okay, before I wrap up as well, and then also go into my when I'm doing my season review, which will be next week. Date-wise, I'll give you a minute. Do something like this because if this had been under longer, it wouldn't have hurt as much. We're just like, okay, it's same old, because it's come accustomed under the previous manager in the regime. This hurts more. The League Cup final last year against City, because this meant more, because new regime, new head coach at the helm, let down by the familiar faces that have always even let down the previous manager, and it's just rammed it home that it's them as well to blame, pay for the previous regime and the issues before, hence why they have to go. Another support tonight plays more than anything let Henry down. No doubt about it, especially now that there's no mistaking it in the defence as well. As I said, first half, we're both, it's 50-50, both teams. Second half, they upped their game, we didn't, and we got caught lagging. Ball watching, literally, if Ball is to go, whoever comes in to replace him has to work on his defence. Why are we going, again, as I said before, why are we the only team that refuses, point blank refuses to run the man down, put the pressure on, force him into the whole point of this philosophy is pressure football. even after the ball, you run around, you get in their face, you work as a team, da. Well, 3 of you versus one, force them into a mistake. Just not like doing it. It's been a recurring thing for years. It's when Sanchez first came to Arsenal, he was confused as fuck. Because obviously he came from Barcelona and they were renowned for doing just that, laying every ball down. And when he came to Arsenal, he was literally doing that on his own and being a bot for it publicly. But yeah, I mean, if that's Labour's issue has been, what hasn't helped us is we've had key injuries at the wrong time, big injuries, season-ending injuries, to the likes of Holding and Bellerin. And I mean, our defence wasn't perfect even then, but it was better than what it turned out to be the latter stage of the season, at that half. We had Rob Holding, who was adapting and buying into this system, and that with the centre backs was perfect for them, new style of play, playing out with the ball from the back and looking comfortable. Bellerin shown improvement as well. He's attacking, and as the season got on, the defensive aspects were getting better. But yeah, so otherwise we're going to need two left backs, right backs, back up to Bellerin, and natural right backs, and then next season, Ainsley can be played in his natural position as a centre midfielder. Number 10, not actually number 10, but as in someone to fill the void, that link between our defensive game and the offense that will provide a service to our attack and do what the manager asks. It's too much to ask for if you think about it. Get the wage bill down. Whoever you're doing, don't put in stupid money. That's part of the reason why we're in this fucking mess. As I've said before, we need to create our own, take the aspects of what Liverpool have done, crops like Liverpool, and what something that Ajax would do, and put them together and make our own, create our own dynasty. But time will tell. And as I was saying, I'm gonna obviously if I'm feeling a bit upbeat on Saturday, I'll be confirming around lunchtime that I'll be going to watch on for the Champions League final later that evening. And I'll probably try and reach out to someone to be interested or be on the show as well. And go from there. And then the season review, I think will probably be not this Friday, the following Friday. Again, I'll confirm that more so near the time around next Wednesday with all the guests, this, that, and the other. And from that, we'll go from there. Yeah, let's wrap it up now. Thanks for the guys that have been in the chat. A bit of what's the one while it was live, and add their little chats in the comments as well. Being the Chelsea fan, even the Chelsea fan, I've got no beef with them. Fair play to them in that sense. Yeah, and as I was saying, yeah, sorry. To the people that have watched along the live, thank you. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe and smash the like button. And also hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next shows that I've got coming up. in the future, and even also for next season as well. Any comments you want to make? What ideas you want me to bring to this channel, this, that, and the other? Put in the comments box below. And yeah, and for anyone that watches, again, also I've always said to people watching live, the people that are watching this back, again, if you haven't already, please subscribe and smash the hell out of the like button. Because obviously the more likes I get with the algorithm of YouTube, the more people that will then branch out to let people see. So if you help me, I'll return the favour down the line with more content, not just podcasts. Yeah, I'm open to all ideas. Hence, for example, this watching on now, yeah. But obviously, as I said before, using Saturday as a dummy run. The interest is there, and it hits off, takes a massive hit in the positive sense. I'll be picking it up come next season, and probably possibly pre-season if I can find the right ways of watching the pre-season matches online. Probably on the national website, to be honest, and go from that. So yeah, again, thanks for watching along. Thanks for watching on for the season as well. I have appreciated it. It's my debut season. Until possibly Saturday. Thank you. And up the Arsenal.